Have you ever caught yourself dreaming about getting a new job and eager to leave your current one behind? It feels like the workplace is suffocating and toxic, and you can't stand being there anymore. Your motivation is slipping away day by day, leaving you with no passion, just dragging yourself to work every day for the sake of your paycheck so you can survive. Well, you're not alone in feeling this way. In fact, you'll surely find someone among your colleagues who feels the same and shares your sentiments. And if you look for the main culprit behind all this, often it's just one person, your toxic boss, who holds the power to ruin your weekend with just one call. In this video, we'll tell you 5 signs that indicate you're dealing with a toxic boss. So without taking further time, let's start with number 5. They always keep you on toes. Your boss expects you to be available all the time, even when you're supposed to be relaxing or spending time with family. Emails ping your inbox at all hours and your phone buzzes with urgent demands during family dinners or weekend getaways. It's as if they believe your life revolves solely around their agenda, leaving you feeling like you don't have any personal life. This constant interruption not only messes up your free time, but also messes with your mental health, making you always nervous and wondering if you'll ever get a real break. Number 4, they play with fear. Toxic bosses are really scared of losing control, so they'll do whatever it takes to keep you and your team under their thumb. They use fear to control you and your team, keeping everyone nervous and unsure. They don't hesitate to humiliate you in front of your colleagues, making you feel like you're lucky to even have a job. They often hint that the company wouldn't suffer if you were gone, creating a constant fear of losing your job. This fear hangs over you all the time, making you feel uneasy and nervous, like you're always in trouble. It's hard to feel confident or valued when your boss constantly undermines your worth and makes you feel replaceable. Number 3, they have their chosen ones. Toxic bosses have their chosen ones, giving them special treatment, while leaving everyone else feeling left out and unimportant. This favoritism creates a divided workplace where some people get all the perks and praise, no matter how well they actually do their job. Meanwhile, others feel like they're constantly overlooked and undervalued. It creates resentment and bad vibes, turning the office into a place where buttering up your boss is more important than performing well. Plus, it creates a toxic atmosphere of office politics, as employees jockey for favor and vie for attention from the boss. Number 2, they need babysitters. Toxic bosses see their employees not just as workers, but as personal assistants or even babysitters for their own tasks. They often ask their employees to do personal tasks for them. It could be anything from helping them in home, shifting to picking up groceries for them. This kind of behavior makes employees feel like they're being taken advantage of, and it distracts them from their actual job and can make them feel undervalued. By the way, this often happens with the boss's favorites, who end up doing these tasks in hopes of gaining favor. They may think it's benefiting them, but in reality, it's lowering their self-worth. Number 1, they love micromanaging. If your boss is always peeking over your shoulder, double-checking every little task you do, it's worth asking if all this fuss is really necessary. While some supervision is fine, too much can slow things down and make you feel like you're being watched every second. If you dare to ask why they're behaving like this, their typical response might be that if they don't, you won't work or you'll mess things up. But maybe there's a better way to ensure things get done without feeling like you're under a microscope all the time. Trust and autonomy can lead to more motivated and productive teams. Remember, don't hesitate to speak up and address these issues with your boss. Sometimes, they might not even realize how their behavior is creating a toxic work environment. Having an open conversation can lead to positive changes. However, if your attempts to communicate are met with resistance or make things worse, it could be a sign of deeper issues. In such cases, the chances are they might be a narcissist or just a dumb person who can't listen to others. We'll provide links to videos to help you recognize the signs of both narcissism and dumbness. By the way, how is your experience with your boss? Let us know in the comments section below. If we managed to keep you hooked till now, give us a thumbs up and give that subscribe button a tickle for more insights, tips, and the coolest content. Until next time, stay connected and stay mindful. This is the Yays and Nays signing off for today.